In this video, we're going over hidden features of the Moto G7 Power. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, first of all, thank you for joining us. Second of all, if you found the video helpful, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell next to the subscribe button to turn on post notifications so you can find out every time we post new videos. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first hidden feature we want to go over is how to use split screen on the Moto G7 Power. So to do this, it's super easy. You're going to pick the two apps that you want to use. You're going to open them both. So I'm going to do YouTube. Just going to open YouTube, go home, and then we're going to open Google Chrome, and then go home. And now I'm going to hit the recent apps button down here. And the app you want to be at the top, you want to find that app first. Hold down on the icon of the app at the top, or just tap it and hit split screen. And then find the second app you want to be on the screen, which is Google Chrome. Tap on that. And now I can go ahead and play that YouTube video, and I can continue to scroll through Google Chrome right here. You can also take the phone, rotate it sideways, and continue to use it in the split screen mode in the landscape position. So super easy there. When you're finished using split screen and you want to go back to using one screen, you can just pull this little bar in the middle, either left or right, and that'll take you out of the split screen. So super easy. That's our first little hidden feature. Our next one is going to be showing you some cool hidden switches in the notification panel. So when you swipe down from the top, you get to see the basic switches that are set up from the manufacturer, but there are a lot more that you can't even see. And basically you can rearrange these and put certain ones that you want to use as priority at the top. So you swipe down, you can swipe with two fingers at one time and pull all the way down, or swipe with one finger and then pull down a second time. That will show you your notification panel. And then hit this little pencil at the bottom, and this will show you the hidden switches. So we have our hotspot shortcut, GPS, color inversion, data saver, night light, storage, grayscale, and system update. So if any one of these you want to be at the top, it's really easy. So find one that you don't want to be up here. For example, maybe you don't use do not disturb. Hold down on it, drag it all the way down to this section, and then you could drag the hotspot, for example, up in place of it. So that's one way to do it. And I believe we can add more, so I can just add GPS, and that'll just give us an extra row as an option as well. One other cool tip, so when you first swipe down, the first 5 always show. So if there's one that's really important to you that you want to be at the top of the screen, make that one of the first 5 switches. So you may say, hey, I want my flashlight, which is right here. I want it to be the first one I see. I'm going to put that there. And I also want my hotspot to be at the top because I use that a lot. And my data saver. When you're done, hit the arrow to the left, and you'll notice when you swipe down, those will be the first, actually not the first 5, excuse me, the first 6 apps that you'll always see whenever you swipe down. So it's always good to kind of set that order based on the things you use the most, and just kind of makes your time a little more efficient. So there's that. Our next hidden feature is going to be in the settings. Go to display, advanced, and go down to your device theme, and we're going to change it to dark. And this is how we turn on dark mode. So now when I swipe down from the top, the menu is going to be dark, not white. So this is how you turn on the dark mode, and it does change a lot of the settings on the phone so that it is dark. The only funny part is that it does not change the actual settings app to all black. It still keeps it white. So it is dark mode for the most part, but it's not the way I've seen it on other phones. So just as a disclaimer, that is that. If you want to change it, same process: display, advanced, device theme. You can change it back to light, or you can do an automatic and then it'll change it based on the wallpaper. So there is that. How to turn on dark mode. So our next hidden feature is going to be a cool, unique feature to Moto phones. It's going to be found in the Moto app. You're basically going to swipe. So this is like the main page of the app, and just by swiping up, all the way up till you get to Attentive display. So you can turn on this feature that will keep your screen on as long as you're looking at the screen. So maybe you're reading an article or you're looking at something in an app. As long as the screen is on and you have it locked into your face, the screen won't go off no matter what you have your timeout setting set to. So this is definitely a fun feature, and it kind of alleviates the irritation of you having to constantly touch the screen to keep the screen on. It's just going to stay on as long as your eyes are locked on the screen. So definitely a cool little feature, and thought it was worth mentioning. And our final hidden feature is going to be another cool feature that's sort of experimental to Moto phones, also going to be in the Moto app. And it is a feature that is called one button nav, and I believe it's found in the Moto action section. It sure is. So we're going to go to one button nav. We're going to turn this on, and you're going to notice it changes the setting options at the bottom of the phone. So right now we have home button, back button, and recent apps. If we turn on one button nav, now we just have this one bar at the bottom. And here's sort of how it works. So if I swipe up, it will take you to the recent apps. Let me see. Okay. Let me just remember, because it's been a second since I've used it. Okay. So here's how it works. It's coming back to me now. Alright, so swiping up, or kind of swiping all the way up, will bring up your recent apps. So there's that. Tapping it takes you back home. So if I'm in an app and I tap the button, it'll automatically take me home. So there's that. And then if I'm in an app and I want to switch to a different app, I just swipe left, or you swipe right. So swiping right will basically allow you to switch quickly between your apps, which I love because it's just super fast. And then swiping left will bring up the menu. Or wait a minute, it did bring up menu, and then it didn't. So maybe that one is sort of, oh sorry. So swiping left actually takes you back a step. Now it's coming back to me. So I'm here. Let's say I tap on storage. If I swipe left, it'll take me back one step. Swipe again, and it takes me out. So that's sort of how it works. So swipe up, recent apps, tap button, go home, swipe right, switch between apps, or go to the last app you had open, and swipe left. It will take you back one step, essentially acting as your back button. So this is one button nav, which I think is really fun. It gives you a different experience, which I like. And after you get used to it, I think most people would really enjoy it. If you decide later you don't want to keep that feature on, no problem. You're going to go back to Moto, the Moto app. Swipe all the way up to Moto Actions and just disable it right here. Alright guys, hope you did find this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. We also have a tips and tricks video, so check out that one as well. And stay tuned for more. We have a lot more videos coming on the Moto G7 Power. Hit that like button if you found it helpful. Leave a comment down below. Let us know which hidden feature was your favorite. And also, did you know all these or did you not know these? We'd love to hear your feedback to see how many of these you actually knew and how many of these were new information for you. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one.